Hello viewers, Women Now is right back for you with the ever-changing scenario of the modern world and the modern woman as she scales the rungs of success in every possible and impossible areas.
Hi Papiya, welcome to Women Now TV.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaste. Can you tell our viewers, well, first of all, introduce yourself and tell them how you're involved with Home of Hope.
Sure. I am a long-time friend of Nilima Sabharwal, Dr. Nilima Sabharwal, and let's put it, 17 years back, she came up to me and she told me that she wants to start a non-profit organization where she would like to help out children. And I said, it's very easy, Nilima. It's so easy to do it. And then I showed her how she can fill out the application form, which application form she can fill it out. And I helped her a little bit, and then she just started. And then I also knew few friends of mine and had her introduced to them. And once she came to know them, then they did some fundraisers together. And Home of Hope got some money and they raised some money. And that's how Home of Hope started. So I had been there when Nilima was just thinking to start, and I'm so happy. I'm very fortunate that at that moment I helped her and I encouraged her that Nilima, you can do it, and just go ahead and do it.
Hi Prasad, welcome to Women Now TV.
Hi, I'm very happy to be here.
Well, can you tell our viewers how you are involved with Home of Hope?
I and my wife Chaya had known Nilima for a very long time. Nilima and Chaya are, working in the same hospital, Kaiser Hospital. So since the inception of Home of Hope, we've been involved and been attending meetings and making our contributions to the right cause.
That's wonderful. Over the years, what kind of changes have you come across in events such as these?
I've seen that people are attracted to what you're doing for children. And actually, children is the real cream of the future world. So if you attack the problem right there, I think they'll all become good citizens and will lead the life for the rest of the people. So
I think you're doing a wonderful job. With this, how would you like the world to remember you?
I feel that the whole organization is setting an example for the rest of the organization in the world to see what they should do to the community. And this is a wonderful thing that's going on.
Jessie, would you like to talk about how you're involved with Home of Hope and what exactly you do for them?
So I'm not particularly involved. I just support Nilima and the organization. I'm very impressed by the work she's doing, so that's why I'm here.
That's wonderful. And if there's one thing that you want to take away from the event tonight, what would it be?
For me, it is what a difference one person can make.
That's wonderful. And how would you like to be remembered?
How would I like to be remembered? Oh, I thought this was about Nilima and Home of Hope. Okay, well, I run my own non-profit, and I had one before this. The way I would like to be remembered is I want to make a difference in the world by bringing down the walls between people. I want to bring the message of Ek Onkar that Guru Nanak brought into the world of today, where everyone recognizes that they're part of one human race and we are one. And if I can contribute to that message in any way, I would feel that I have lived my life the way I meant to. So really sharing the message of oneness and bringing that awareness of one world, one creator to humanity and to the world.
Well, personally, I will remember you as a beautiful person in and out.
You are very kind, Smita. Thank you.
I've been been with Home of Hope for the past 11 years as their attorney and legal counsel. For the past 2 years, I've been the president of Home of Hope, and I'm going to be termed out this year and go back to being on the board of directors as legal counsel.
How's this event going on today for you?
It's going wonderful. We are already going in $110,000 strong, and we expect to raise some more in pledges and donations during the course of the evening.
That's wonderful. And if there's one thing that you want to take away from this event tonight, what would it be?
Okay, so that's a really great question, Smitha, because in the last year, we've developed a program called the English Empowerment Program, and we are really excited about it. We've sent half a dozen kids from donor families here to Koshish, which is our slum project in New Delhi, and they have taught English lessons to the kids there. It's long been a dream of ours that the kids in our projects would learn to communicate in proper English.
Well, it was wonderful seeing you today, and keep up all the good work, and thanks for joining Women Now TV.
Thank you.
Hi Shiv, welcome to Women Now TV.
Hello.
Can you tell our viewers, just introduce yourself and tell them how you are associated with this organization?
So my name is Shiv Sabharwal. I'm Dr. Nilima Sabharwal's son. So I've been a part of this association since it was founded in 1999, and I was at the first fundraiser, and this is about the 14th one I've been to.
Wonderful. And what is your one takeaway from this event tonight?
So, like I said, I've been at the one from the beginnings, the events from the beginning, and I've seen Home of Hope evolve over the years. And what's touched me the most about tonight is what I've seen is the youth involvement. What I really like. There's a lot more youth getting involved in Home of Hope, and that's what's important, because that in the end is the future of this cause.
Great. When was the first time you had an event like this? Do you remember?
I think I was about 7 years old when the first event came, and it was, long story short, it's come a long way. This organization from, it was very bare bones. There was just paper napkins, paper plates, and just, at a very simple community center. And just I've just seen how it's evolved, and again, the youth involvement. I've seen all the new faces over the years, and it's just been wonderful.
Anil, welcome to Women Now. It's been a while, and I'm glad you're back again talking about money, money, money.
Yes,
What
thanks for having me. It has been a while.
Yes.
And we're going to start a 3-part series. Actually, I'm very excited about that. This is going to be ideas for a better retirement for women.
Women.
Yes.
Particularly women.
Absolutely.
Okay. We need to know all about it. Why don't we go straight into it?
Done. Let's get into it. So, women have made impressive gains in the workplace and are emerging as leaders in a growing number of professional fields. However, these gains mask a much gloomier economic portrait for many older female employees. And the story is particularly dire for retired women struggling to avoid poverty as they age.
Now, is it different? Is there any difference between men and women when it comes to retirement planning?
Yes, there is a huge difference between the two. And women continue to have lower earnings than men. They are thus less able to make sufficient retirement plan contributions.
Okay.
They take time away from their careers to have families. This reduces their income, thus driving down the size of their retirement nest eggs. It also reduces their lifetime earnings and ultimate Social Security benefits.
Okay.
Time off from work is also likely to delay and impede salary increases and affect career trajectories.
What about nursing care and help at home?
Yeah, see, the nation's primary caregivers provide hundreds of billions of dollars in unpaid care each year. These earnings, of course, have no beneficial impact on retirement incomes. Women outlive men on average by several years. This forces them to spread a smaller amount of assets over a longer number of retirement years.
Okay.
As a result, the poverty rate among people aged 65 and older is nearly twice as high for women as for men, 9% versus 5%.
Wow.
And the Government Accountability Office, the GAO, interviewed retirement experts and assembled a list of suggestions in Social Security, 401k, and other plans, private pension plans, to help improve the economic future for older women.
All right, okay. So that seems like, you know, we need to, you need to share some findings.
Absolutely. These are very, very important findings. So the first one being automatic individual retirement account. So employers who do not sponsor a pension plan would be required to automatically enroll employees in an IRA unless the employee opted out.
Okay.
The caregiver contributions to IRAs, that's the second one, allow all caregivers to contribute to the IRAs up to the qualified contribution limit, which would be based on the individual's adjusted gross income in the year prior to becoming a qualified caregiver. Then third would be create Social Security earnings credits for unpaid caregiving. Workers who take time out of the workforce to provide care, a group dominated by women, could have their Social Security benefits increased. So the next one, Anna, is the ease employer retirement plan eligibility. Currently, employees are generally eligible for 401k plans once they have at least 1,000 hours of service during a 12-month period. Reducing this requirement would accelerate retirement contributions.
Okay.
It would particularly help part-time and short-term employees, a group which is obviously dominated by a lot of women.
Okay.
So provide public education on the impact of delaying Social Security benefits. That's the next option.
All right.
Many people elect to begin Social Security benefits as soon as they turn 62, which is the earliest age for claiming the same.
Getting there.
Right. Okay. Now, no. Okay. Security benefits will increase by about 8% a year from age 62 to 70.
Okay.
Then they're talking about raising the retirement ages. By raising the ages for early retirement, now 62, and full retirement, now 65, employer may choose to work longer, resulting in additional payroll tax revenue and raising retirement incomes.
We need to stop here today and wait for the next series, the next part of the planning.
Yes,
and
this
we'll
is...
bring you back pretty soon again. I hope we learned something today. I'm going to remember only a few things here. One is that for men and women, it's different when it comes to retirement planning,
Right.
because women lose a lot of time and years of earning, so the
Right.
earning is in general less. And also that increasing the retirement age from 62 to 66
Right.
results in some benefit.
You got it.
All
You
right.
picked up very
See,
well,
I'm
Anna.
learning well.
And hopefully the viewers are picking up the same way as Anna has picked up.
Sure,
So-
and don't forget to tune in next month when you're going to come back with the part 2.
Part 2, and that will be very informative again. This is a complex topic, and we'll go gradually.
But we need to know, we're all getting there. Come on,
I
60
know,
is not
I
that
know.
far anyway.
That's right.
Now also, from money to fashion, let's take you to the Bindas girls.
All right.
Hello there, Bindas Divas. Hope you all are doing fabulous. Well, here we are again, another week, another trend. Today we're going to talk about the trend of color blocking. We've been seeing this trend all over the runways in Hollywood and Bollywood. What's color blocking? Color blocking is combining several solid colors to create one complementary outfit. The key in color blocking is to make sure the colors are complementary. Do you want to try this trend? Try it with saris. A lot of saris these days have the color blocking aspect to them, with several solid complementary colors. You'll be sure to pull off this trend without a hitch with the sari. So, here's your tip of the week, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
I'm here with Krishna Rathi here, who is a paleo diet expert. Krishna, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about paleo. What is this new diet that everyone is talking about?
So, Paleo diet, as the name suggests, it's based on mimicking the food habits of our ancestors from the Paleolithic age. Well, the good news is that you no longer have to wrap yourself in animal skin or hunt down your food. And the better news is the food that was available to our ancestors is very readily available to us without the risks that our ancestors faced. The basic premise behind this is that we have evolved over 2.5 million years ago. So we are more suited to eating the food that our genes have been accustomed to for eating for the last 2.5 million years ago, as opposed to the food that was introduced recently 10,000 years ago by farming methods, by agriculture. Our body is not suited to that. And yet, today, the government and lots of agencies focus more on grains, while we should be focusing more on what our ancestors actually ate and kept them healthy. So that's the basic premise behind paleo diet, and that's why it consists of pasture-raised meat, fruits, vegetables, and nuts and seeds.
So what does someone eat on a daily basis? What does a daily plan look like?
Yeah. So the daily plan looks like I'll just give you a daily sample plan. You can have eggs in the morning. You can have eggs done fried with butter and with some bacon. In the afternoon, you can have grilled chicken with salad, cucumber, olives, avocado mixed in with garlic and olive oil. In the evening, you can have delicious slices of grass-fed beef along with some sauteed spinach or curried cauliflower vegetables, or any even good Indian vegetables prepared with less oil. So that would be a typical plan.
So given that some of our viewers are vegetarian or vegan, how does one pursue paleo?
Yeah, so this is very interesting for a lot of people who are trying to pursue a vegan lifestyle. To be honest with you, it is difficult to pursue a paleo lifestyle when you are a vegan. However, you still have lots of options. Your diet can be primarily focused on fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. You can get a lot of your nutrients from there. However, if a person is open-minded and the only reason they converted to veganism because of their health reasons, I would strongly encourage them to consider the paleo diet in its entirety, because it will do them a lot more well-being than whatever the current diet structure is.
So let's just back up. What are the benefits of this paleo diet?
The biggest benefit of paleo diet is that it sort of gives you that protective shield around you from all the modern civilization diseases, or as the doctors call it, the diseases of affluence. And by that we mean arthritis, type 2 diabetes, cancer, heart attack, different kinds of vascular diseases. It kind of makes you protect, creates a protective shield around you. Not only that, I mean, to give you two examples, I myself was diagnosed 1.5 years ago as pre-diabetic by my doctor. I had a body fat of over 30%. In 1.5 years, following my own version of paleo diet, my body fat has reduced to less than 12%. And when I went for my test, the doctor said, this is a miracle. You not only have no sign of diabetes, you're completely free from even pre-diabetes. You have absolutely no sign.
So hold on, you went from a 20% body fat to 12% in less than a year and a half? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And then no signs of diabetes, even pre-diabetes. Right. That's very impressive. So what is your version of the paleo diet?
My own version is very similar to paleo diet. It's just that I try to avoid having too many fruits or pretty much eliminate fruits from my diet, except that I have a cheat day. Every 7th day, I eat fruits and sweets and other things. But other than that, I try to follow very strictly the other parts of paleo diet. The idea is that at the end of the day, you also need to listen to your body. And so you should take parts that are suitable to you. And most of paleo is very good, but you can choose to eliminate certain things that are not suitable to your body, and that's perfectly fine.
So the paleo actually sounds very similar to the Atkins diet. I mean, it seems very protein heavy, lots of fruits and vegetables, less grains. How does it compare to Atkins?
Atkins is a program that is actually strictly diet program. Paleo is both a diet and a lifestyle program. Atkins is temporary. It is designed to make you lose weight, but it is not designed for you to sustain it for long term, because you can get a lot more diseases by following Atkins over a long term. Paleo is designed for you for long term. It's a way of life. Atkins on the other big difference is that Atkins doesn't make difference between processed meat and non-processed meat. Paleo is very strict about it, that you should not be eating things that were introduced in our food chain, like genetically manipulated food, pesticides, fertilizer-based food, or processed hormone-based food and meat that were introduced in our food chain only 30 years ago. Our bodies are not yet suited to that kind of big, drastic changes. So paleo emphasizes on having grass-fed meat, pasture-raised meat, non-processed food, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so it sounds as though, I mean, it's something that's doable, but if I'm eating outside, I mean, if I can't have any flour and no processed meat, how easy is it to do this paleo diet?
Yeah, well, two things. One is I would say that, you know, to follow anything in terms of having a greater well-being of your body, you'll have to work a little harder.
You're making this really tough for us, Krishna.
Exactly, but here's the good news. The awareness about this diet and about having the advantage of natural, healthy food has increased to such a level that it has become much more easily accessible. You have stores like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and other kinds of natural health stores out there. You have lots of restaurants that now advertise that they are only serving non-processed meat, organic meat, and those kind of things. So it's much easier to follow. And I would say, you know, if nothing else, always carry a small bag of almonds, walnuts with you. Whenever you get hungry, munch on them. That's the healthiest snack you can have while you try to find a better food or a better restaurant where, you know, you can have a better, more healthier lunch or dinner.
Thank you, Krishna. I really appreciate the tip, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thanks for the opportunity.
Well, it's time to sign off now. Hope you enjoyed this show as much as we did, bringing it to you, talking to all the wonderful people in the world and here in the Bay Area. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place, with yet another exciting episode of Women Now. Don't forget to join us then. See you. Take care.